Yes, this is a transmission on our dinner table. So I have to pull this transmission apart so we can pull the gears out. What I'm doing is I'm about to send off my first, second, third, and fourth to Liberty gears. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna faceplate them. Because right now I don't have the money to try to buy a dog box. Everybody's like, go dog box, go dog box. I'm like, do y'all have dog box money? I don't have dog box money. So right now we're gonna do that. We're gonna knock out these gears, take them out, ship them out to Liberty. They're gonna faceplate them. What that does, that deletes your synchros and basically turns it into a dog box, but it's a helical dog box basically. It's a poor man dog box. It's as strong as your gears last. So if I bud my gears or they pull apart and they bud anyway, it'll destroy the gears. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cuff it so that way it's not gonna pull apart. We're gonna have 1 through 4th. I'm gonna delete 5th. I understand I need 5th for highway. I'm getting rid of it. So I'm gonna delete 5th. I'm not gonna be daily in this car. This car is gonna be a track car now. I got bitten by the track bug and I'm gonna be launching this car a lot more. So building this trans so we can do that. Like I said in my other video, we have a billet transfer case, fully built PPG, gears and everything, like the shaft, all that stuff is PPG. So right now we're gonna knock this out, take this bad boy apart. You'll see like a fast motion of me doing it, but we're gonna try to get this thing taken apart. But let's get started. I forgot to tell you something. One thing I like to do is I like to get these Ziploc freezer bags. They have to be the freezer ones, and then they have like these little labelers on them, right? Little labels. Get a little Sharpie. Mark all your bolts and nuts and accessories. Make sure you know exactly where everything goes. This thing is dirty as hell, so I put down a little plastic bag under it so it won't leak everywhere and everything. So this should be good. I'm gonna take this whole case over to Budlong. I'm gonna have them put it in a little machine so it can get cleaned. Every time I do that, 50 bucks. It comes out really clean. So first bolt I always start with this one, this little bolt right here, and then I'll flip the whole transmission on its face and take out all the other ones on the back side here, and that way we'll have all the bolts out. Then we got to remove our little pins and our shift selector and all that junk. You'll see what I'm talking about. Alright, so got the selector out, got all the bolts around, I'm pretty sure, out. Yep, now we have to do the pin up here. So if you can look in there, there's that little pin. That's what holds the main shaft in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spread that, give it a little tap, and it should start pulling apart. And that'll pretty much be it for the tear down. Take it off the top and we can talk about the gears. So let me tear that part apart and then we can get started. Almost forgot, do not forget to take our reverse. I didn't pry on it yet, but when I was looking at it, I was like, where does this go to? And it went to reverse. So do not forget to take out reverse. All right, so the easiest way I found of doing these little locks, so what I do is I just spread them out, and then I go around, I pry it up here and pry it up here, and it should get it right over, like as you see it now, it's over our thing. So this whole entire top part can come right off. Oh, bearings came out. Oops. Yeah. Take that to get clean. That's how that goes. These bearings aren't bad. It's not like it's a lot of dirt there. Yeah. So next, this whole assembly comes out together. Let me just pinch them all together and try to pull it up. So we can get it out. Let me disconnect this one real quick, and then we'll be able to pull it all the way out. Be mindful to be careful of these bolts here. I don't know if you can see. Be mindful to be careful of those bolts. The reason I said that is because we stripped one before in the past. Be careful removing these things and putting them in. The casing is pretty brittle right there, so. Make sure you keep everything in bags, man. I tend to do this not because I got OCD or anything. It's just, well, it's a little part of it, but just because I like to make sure everything goes back where it's supposed to go. So like I was saying earlier, there's these bad boys here. Reverse out real quick. So this is your reverse for the CRV. It's a little bit taller than the B-Series regular reverse. Before I pull this out, I actually want to loosen this nut. So let me see if my 32 will fit on that nut. I don't really know what size it is. Assuming it's a 32. 32 fits. So let me loosen that nut first before we can even get the gears out. All right, so I'm gonna loosen this nut. What I like to do is I like to get a flat head and try to punch this back out, and makes it easier. But as you can see, we have first right here, second, no, let me see. I think this is first, this is second, third, fourth, and fifth. So I'm taking fifth off here and here. We'll replace that with the cuff. But first, second, third, and fourth are going over to them. I'm probably gonna send them the selector. I know they don't need it, but I'm gonna send it to them anyway, just to see what they say, because he didn't really give me much information on the phone. He was just like, ooh, those are nasty. I'm glad we got new bearings for that, but yeah, he didn't give me much information on the phone. He was just like, send in, you have to send them in by pair. So I was like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, all right, cool. I'll send him first, second. He just told me to send him first, second, third, and fourth. So we're gonna get all this gook off. Try to get it out, but I want to loosen this up first. Let's get that off first. Okay, after struggling with these bad boys, I finally got it out. The shaft, the parts that we need is off this one, the main shaft. Like I was saying, we need first, second, third, and fourth. The counter shaft, that can just get tossed to the side. We don't need, as far as I know, we don't need nothing off of that. Everything's gonna just replace these four right here. I don't know, I gotta call them back. I'm pretty sure they don't need these bad boys. These are, as you can see, are pretty good. Yeah, so all that stuff is pretty good, so I'm pretty sure they don't need none of this. Oh, popping shit out. I'm pretty sure they don't need that, but they definitely need these bad boys right here. So it's going to eliminate all of this, and it's just going to basically lock in with each other. Let's get this taken apart, put this stuff off to the side. I'm gonna keep these as spares because this is the one that really bends. It looks pretty straight, so we can go get this one reinforced as well by Josh. You just have an extra one reinforced or sell it to somebody, but it's always good to keep spares. So just placing that stuff there. We gotta take these two over to Bud Long so they can clean it and get it perfect. So clean those bad boys. I'm gonna actually use this case instead of the case that's in my car now. I'm gonna use this case because the other case, like I was saying, it makes the whining noise. I don't know if the case is messed up or not, but I'm gonna clean this one off just in case. So let's get these bad boys off. All right, so these are pressed on, but you can remove them with a little trick. Little love taps can get those things removed off, but they are pressed on. So try to give it a little love tap, try to get them off. These bearings are actually still good, so I want to keep these as spares as well, just in case. Like I said, we got to get all these off, so let's try it. Okay, so I got them off. I'm not even taking them off yet. Here goes one. This is fourth right here. This is fifth right here. Try to keep track of those and which way they're supposed to go. So that's fourth and fifth. This is third. Make sure it doesn't have any bearings or anything in it. That's third right there. This would be what you consider fourth. Let me take these all off and we'll separate. Okay. All right, so we got fifth, we got fourth. This is third. Stack that right on top of that. That's third right there. Here's second. Pull second off. It has a bunch of stuff on it. So we send him this whole thing. All this stuff on the inside slides out. I don't know if they need that or not, but right now we're just gonna leave it with it. pretty sure they're gonna take that off, but we're just gonna send it with it. So that's third. This is the gear that he needs. Right there. So that's third. Wait, no, where we at? That's second. Sorry. And then this is first. So I think all of this junk here as well, they don't need, but I'm gonna send in anyway, because you never know, man. You never know. So send all that junk in as well, with everything on this just how it is. They're gonna send it back to me how it's supposed to be. God, first is like really heavy. So this is first gear. So that's basically a teardown of what we needed to do to send this stuff out. I know Paige is gonna be pissed at me if I don't move all this stuff, so I gotta get all this stuff out of the living room, out of the kitchen or dining room. So that's basically what we're gonna send off. We're gonna send off this gear. We're not gonna send off this one, this fifth, and this one and this one with this mechanism. I'm gonna give them a call probably tomorrow. I'll try to see if maybe they do need the counter shaft gears as well. Because if they do, we could easily just pull them off. It's this one, this one, this one, this one. I'm pretty sure they don't. I don't know. I've never encountered this before. I'm new to this face plating stuff. I normally just buy gears for a transmission. So Brent from PFI told me to try out the face plating stuff before because I don't want a dog box. It's really loud. It's really aggressive driving. Shifting is really aggressive. It's just not what I want for a street car. And the car is already loud enough. Adding something else that's gonna be even fucking loud, it's gonna just get, after a while it's gonna drone. So that's one reason why I don't want to do a dog box. And I'm trying my hardest not to get a dog box. Like, I know Gear X gears, I've seen a lot of people had success out of them, and then a lot of people haven't. I know Jose in Arizona, he's using them. He told me that he's had no problem with them, but Brent has seen more people fail with those gears than succeed with those gears. So you know what that tells me. I'm not gonna buy them. So we're gonna send these in, get face plated, and try that out. It's cheap route, you know what I'm saying? Blow a transmission, then we know we got to build one. So oh, thirsty. But that's pretty much it for this video. I'll catch y'all later. Paige is over here cleaning the house while I'm trying to tear apart an engine or a transmission. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.